Yom Kippur is without a doubt the holiest day in the Jewish calendar. And it's a day that is absolutely saturated with prayer. There are prayers from beginning till end. Kol Nidre, Maariv, Shachrit, Musaf, the long Musaf in which we itemize what happened in the temple on this day. Then there's Mincha, there's Ne'ilah, and the day concludes with Maariv. And during that time we say many, many prayers for forgiveness. We say the vidui, the confession, the shorter form of confession, the longer form of confession. And of course, in addition to this are all of the prayers that we've already been saying since a week before Rosh Hashanah, the Slichot prayers, the prayers on Rosh Hashanah, which are also very, very lengthy, the 9 blessings of the Amidah, thousands and thousands and thousands of words. And the great Hasidic master, Rabbi Levi Yitzhak of Veditche, who was always an advocate for the Jewish people, would say as follows: Ribono Shel Olam, Master of the universe, we give you thousands and thousands of words, thousands of prayers, but we only want to hear one prayer from you, and that is Salachti. We just want to hear one word, Salachti. I have forgiven you. That's all we want to hear from God. But how do we go about doing that? How do we receive God's forgiveness? And the recipe the Talmud tells us is Kol HaMavir Al Midotav, a person who's not particular when it comes to his own honor, when it comes to insults that are made against him, but he's prepared to let things go, Ma'avirin lo al kol pesha'av. In turn, all of his sins will be forgiven. You have people who are very exacting. If something is done wrong to them, if they were insulted in any way, if their place was taken in shul, whatever it may be, their last piece of cake was taken and they wanted it, they demand justice. And they will not be forgiving, even if the person is forgiving to them, what comes to them and asks for forgiveness, they won't be forgiven. And then there are people who are prepared to let it go. It's not the end of the world. I can get on with it. I'm not going to bear a grudge. Well, when God sits in judgment, He looks at each and every one of us individually. We're asking to be forgiven. And God says, okay, I'm prepared to forgive you. But are you forgiving of people? Are you forgiving of little slights that were made against you? Yes or no? If not, then forgiveness is going to be much more difficult. But if we were prepared to let things go, then God says, you know what? You were prepared to let insults against you go. I'll be prepared to let an insult against me go. That's the winning formula. That is the recipe. If we are forgiving of our fellow man, if we are prepared to let things just go and not be particular, then Hashem will look down upon us and be forgiving to us and say that one word that we want to hear, Salachti, I have forgiven you. I wish you all Gemar Chatima Tova. May you all be inscribed in the book of life.